All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to April 2024's season of the Geoguessr Challenge League. For those who don't know what that is, it is basically a monthly league where there are a bunch of players in a bunch of divisions. You play a bunch of Geoguessr maps, and the highest scores in each map move on to the next division. Lowest scores move down, etc., etc. I am currently in Division 8. This is my second month doing this. I am one of 4 people that have not done any maps yet. Basically, how the scoring works is if you have the highest amount of points in your map, say, you get that number of players that have done the map points. Kind of doesn't make sense, but plus however many 5Ks you get or perfect guesses. So in this case, 2 players have 18 points, which means one of them has gotten more 5Ks than the other, which just evens out their scores. It'll probably make more sense once I start doing it. The highest amount of points you can get is the number of people that have done the map plus 5 for a perfect 25K and being first. Lowest you can get is 1 for being last place and no 5Ks, or I guess 0 if you don't do the map. But anyways, Division 8 is my division for this month. If I can get above 129 is currently the cutoff for top 5. The sorting's a little bit weird. So first place is 185, tied for second is 140, fourth is 139, fifth is 129. And as long as I get more than, looks like 66 points, I am safe from demotion into Division 9. So the maps for this month are Urban Guesser, which is just urban locations throughout the world. AI generated Netherlands, just the Netherlands where you can move. Not guaranteed to be pinpointable, but someone's gotten a 25K on it, so possibly. Urban North America no move, which is the US and Canada. Urban locations, it's not too bad, but I don't want to be overconfident. An arbitrary rural world, which is basically just rural world, like it's a pretty difficult map. That's no moving. Geo time, which I believe is like every location on the map is like 50 kilometers away from the rest of them or something. It's a little complicated, but it's just a world map. That's NMPZ. Intersection Guesser Oceania, also NMPZ. This includes Australia, New Zealand, Guam, NMI, American Samoa, and Hawaii. Civilization Alphabet P, it's just a world map, but every location that you're in begins with P, which is pretty cool. Misiones Argentina is just a province in Argentina. The Andes is everything from all the way south Argentina and Chile, all the way to middle of Colombia. Out of Bounds World is like the end of coverage, borders and stuff. It's a pretty cool map. Near the Eiffel Tower, so they're doing something this season, or this season, where there's a ton of locations outside of a famous landmark, and you just need to figure out where it is. It's NMPZ, and it is pinpointable and 25Kable. A couple people in this division have gotten a 25K on it so far, so should be doable. And finally, an unusual world, which is kind of just off the beaten path locations, like trekkers and borders and other stuff like that. Also NMPZ. This one is a hard map. Like, there's a lot of like baity locations. It's difficult. We can take a look really quick at the scores. You can kind of get a sense of which maps are going to be harder. So in this case, Urban Guesser, average score is about 20K, so it shouldn't be too difficult. 5Ks are pretty likely as well. Netherlands, not too bad, pretty 5Kable. Urban North America, looks like there's 2 or 3 locations that should be easy. The rest, maybe not. Rural World, not too bad. Average about 17K. NMPZ, kind of difficult. Oceania, this person kind of popped off. The rest of the scores are not super great. Another moving map, you're kind of guaranteed to get at least 1 5K in a moving map. Misiones, this person just barely missed the 25K, unfortunately. Andes, not too bad. 1 5K on 2 of them is pretty interesting, especially for a no-move map. Out of Bounds World, not too bad. Eiffel Tower, there's two 25Ks and two people that have gotten four 5Ks. And finally, Unusual World, the highest score is 11.8 thousand. So that will certainly be fun. I'm going to do these in order, and I guess let's just get started. So, moving 3 minutes, urban guesser. Yeah, let's just get going. All right, so first thought is probably Latin America somewhere, possibly. We are in England, we are in not Latin America, okay. I didn't even notice we were driving the left. So we're in Australia, cool. There's no yellow plate, so I don't immediately know which KL Street. City of... Can't read that, I think it begins with an S. Cannot read that. That's unfortunate, actually. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, though. Alright, so the city begins with an S, it seems. I guess let's just try and see if there's anything else. I think this is just not... I think it's not New South Wales, specifically. What else can I get here? In a city, or on Kale Street or something. This is certainly gettable, right? Avon Valley... Swan... Swan... Are we in the city of Swan? Potentially? Midland... Eastern Highway Midland. Okay. So we're in, like, Swan... Alright, we are in Midland. But where is that? I definitely don't know my Australian phone codes. Is this ever wet? This should be Western Australia, I think, based on these yellow posts. So I guess we can start looking. See if Midland is large enough. Not gonna look super close. I don't see anything. This is interesting. Midland, yeah, it is Western, okay. So this should just be findable then. Where is Midland? Is it just around Perth? Okay, yeah, it is. Here's Midland. Cool. Okay. So we started near the intersection of... Started near Midland Gate Cinemas to the south. That's this, so we should be... Are we near the traffic circle? So there's Midland Gate. We went east to get there, so we should be like here-ish? Or like... This is where it gets tricky. Okay. I have a little bit of time, so I should be able to find this traffic circle, the Crescent and Kale, so that's this one. So we are between these two, I think. Should be a bank right here then, right? Bank of Queensland, I assume, is BOQ. That should be like right here, so... Should be good for the 5K. I think just being between these two is enough, especially on a world map, so that should be fine. Alright, cool. First one down. Next one looks like Russia. This should be great fun. This is probably why there's no 25Ks. Can I go down this road? I feel like that would have been helpful, I think. Bank does not help me. I sort of know Cyrillic, but not like fast enough, which is a problem. kp.ru. I think the the hardest thing about Russia and Ukraine is finding which of these are place names. Like Consibit. Like, I don't know if that's a place name or like should I keep trying to translate it? Tech antenna is a B type, I believe. Torgovi. Crap, this is not a good one. Yeah, this one is... Right now my hope is that I can just 5K the rest of them. I am not really finding any good information here either. I mean, it looks pretty flat and dry, but like, I don't really know past that. Okay, now I can go down this road. I feel like this road's gonna be more helpful. Uh, Post Telecom or Rostelecom. No, it doesn't help. Uh, this is tricky. Are you a place? No, you're just an email address. Uh, yeah, I really don't know. It just says magazine. Just means it's like a store. That doesn't mean anything. That much I do know. The one Russian word I know. Um, I don't know. Where would this be, like, vibes-wise? It feels kind of more southern. Like, it feels kind of warmish and dry, I guess. But I really don't think I've seen any place names to, like, try and match. Yeah, I really don't know. Maybe, like, Saratov or something? I'm not sure. Definitely not confident in this guess. I'm sure I missed something, but okay. Honestly, not too bad. Shout out to this person. I actually don't think they're in my div, but they got the right city. Good job. Not the best guess, but it happens. Alright. Turkey. Oh boy, Turkey. At least I can read the names a bit better. So first step, try and find the town name. Oban Holly. First step, actually, get out of this. Mahalis. Mahalesi. We do have a place, or we do have a road. Mimar? Could Mimar be a place? Maybe. Trying to figure out what that thing is, like the Sesmadon on the side of the road signs. Mahalas. I feel like that might be like, could just be like a neighborhood though, so I don't want to look too closely for it. There's huge mountains to the south. Holly again. Okay, Holly might be a place name. Wonder if it's large enough. I don't really know where in Turkey this would be either. It doesn't seem large enough that it would show up here. Okay, I'll keep looking. My leading guess is Mahalis, because I keep seeing that on the street signs at least, but that also could just mean something in Turkish that I don't know, so. I also don't know phone codes here, which is unfortunate. There like has to be info on this. I don't see what it would be though. Bakan. That's a place, right? Crap, this is not good. No. This is not great. Kurul. Alright, I'm gonna keep looking. LDSC. Birder. And birder. Yeah, Beldiesi I think just means like city or something. So are we in birder then? I don't know the street. I don't think I can find it in 20 seconds, but that's good if we're in birder, I guess. Yeah, I'm not finding this, but W. I don't know. Okay. I will. That's a 5K. Okay, I'll take that. Wow. I think that's like right on the edge of 5K. Yeah, okay. I got extremely lucky on that. Damn. Ooh, that's good. That's a good feeling. Okay. Wow. Got super lucky. Okay, let's keep this up. Trekker is interesting here. Now we're on the road, so it's not a Trekker-only country. We're in Poland. This definitely is a major city. There should be info on this, maybe. Oh boy, Lublin. Lublin's a place. Okay, cool. Is there anything else that I should be looking at? I don't think so. I think this is just Lublin. Okay. So that's good. This looks like, I mean, I'm not going to find that on the map. This looks like the major road. Okay, can I get a direction? That could be this road. Could definitely be this road. We have road names at all. That would make things so much nicer. We do. Antoniego. And that goes this direction. Probably not there. It seems kind of like a through road. I mean, there is a chance this isn't Lublin. Also could be, probably wouldn't be that. Does this main road have a name? Not really, huh? MP White. Bonaparte. Mari. I assume it's this road. I don't see anything that would make sense. And that angle doesn't line up. Alright, I need to find this main road name. That's too far away to read. Okay. Yeah, I need to find this main road's name. I think. There's a bridge. There's a river. Okay. There's water. Could that be like one of these? Not really. Could be like here. Crap. I do not know. Yeah, this is not great now. That's not gonna get found. What are the odds that I got baited by that sign? This is not Lublin. Hopefully not high, right? Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna go like in here. Maybe it's this. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, I was not even on the right road. That's unfortunate. 49.95, but I lose the 5k point, so that's okay. Alright, last round. French, Quebec. Okay, this should be doable, right? If I can get a city name off of one of these. Cannot read that. Camera gen's too bad. Still can't read that. Alright, I need to find something better. Main road looks like it's this way. That's good. We're definitely in Quebec. As to where, I don't exactly know. Terrebonne. Definitely saw that earlier. Terrebonne. Where? Oh boy. If I don't find this, it's over, I think. Here. Good. Okay, we're saved. Alright, this should be pretty easy 5k then, once I find some road. Ernest Saint Mathieu. One of these roads. Okay, maybe it's not an easy 5k. It's pretty big. Oh, I made it onto the main road pretty quickly, right? What direction was the main road? Oh, there's another main road to the north. Okay. Signors to the north. This one. Okay. Saint Sacrament Matthew. Okay, cool. And we are one click from Matthew and Cure Comtois. So here. And that should be it. Yeah, that should be a 5K. Okay, I mean, 3 5Ks. I unfortunately missed the Poland one, but not too bad. That Russia one was difficult, but overall score, I got fourth in the division with 3 5Ks, so that should be like second or third, I think. I don't know. I will take that. Pretty good. Definitely outplaced some other folks. So, all right. Yeah, that'll put me in fourth place with 3 5Ks. So I actually I'll get third. I should get third in the scoring. So that's nice. All right, next one is AI generated Netherlands, which is the Netherlands is one of the maps of all time. Stay hydrated. Okay, so I practiced the Netherlands a bit, and I kind of forgotten all I've learned. So we'll see how this goes. It is moving, so it's not too bad. It is 25Kable, which is a little worrying, but we will see. All right, let's go. All right, immediately get a bike path. This looks like there's info here. I feel like I've seen this area before, and it's like the middle of the country. As Google fails to load anything. It's just a matter of getting info, which is not easy. Westburg. Is Westburg a place? I feel like we're like around here. I might be completely wrong, but let me go see if Westburg is a thing and then move on. I don't immediately see it, so let's keep going. The main goal here is to find an N road, or this. One of these is super, super helpful. Utrecht is 47 to the northwest-ish. Wageningen is somewhere. Rennen is 10. Arnhem is 16 the other way, so we're like here-ish. We're near Wageningen, right? That would make sense. Randwijk, where's Randwijk? Here. I assume that means you take a ferry. Okay, so we're Westburgweg. Okay, cool. And we are very close to that name. That's the link. Here. Okay, cool. This is good. Good first round. All right, now just to get the 5K, of which this doesn't look like it at all. Hang on, what? It's a curve, but it goes south to north. Wait, what? And we go south to get here. Hang on. I was looking the opposite way. That's why it did not make sense. Yes, we are just right here. Okay. But I do need to make sure that I get the 5K. So I think the 5K is a little bit tight. I don't know why that was such a struggle. It should be just like here-ish. Maybe a little more like down, but I don't think that'll matter that much. Okay, just dead on it anyways. Cool. Good start. Next one is just a straight road in a village. Lovely. These are the hard rounds. It's super flat, so it could be northern. I don't expect it to be like maximum northern, maybe. I think we just go until we find an N road label or one of those red signs again. So I think finding a village name is not going to be, it'll be helpful, but it's not going to be super helpful. Because I obviously don't know little villages in the Netherlands. What do you say? Oosterendijk? Yeah, that might be a place. Maybe. That's probably nothing. Stollendraut. Comma. Apostrophe T. Don't know how you pronounce that. This is going to be a tough round to get in 2 minutes, I think. Unless this sign is helpful. That's not even a sign, never mind. That almost looked like a French bollard. Interesting. Keep going. If I can get the road, I think I'll be happy. There's a chance I've also gone the wrong way. If this is nothing, I might just turn around. Yeah, winter. I don't think there's anything here. But it just feels like there might be info. It's a struggle in a moving map. Frozen Dials. Yeah, it just looks like there's more civilization here. I'm gonna keep going. Despite possibly my better judgment. There's just like nothing. Okay, this looks like it's a major intersection. Cool. Haino. Oh god, I gotta find one of these now. Haino and Leerderoltz is whatever. Yeah, that's... Can I get anything better? Please. Can I just get a highway name? Or like a county road name or something? This is bad. There's no way I'm finding Haino. There's nothing. That's unfortunate. So I don't really know where in the country we are either. Where could we be? I do not know. That is very unfortunate. I don't know, maybe down here? I don't see anything. Yeah, I wonder if going the other direction would have been helpful. Because I don't know. Okay, yeah, it was here. I just completely missed it. It's possibly going the other way might have been helpful, but that's really unfortunate. Okay, that's okay. Keep it up for the next one. Definitely a rough one there. Central, I don't think that means anything. Not to me, at least. Sweeter and... This looks relatively populated. There's a circle. Okay, see, this is nice. We have A27. We're near Blaricum and Laren, which are here, which are both to the south-ish. So we should be like here or something. Could it be like this? Do we have Blaricum or Strat? Yeah, that's just actually should just be this circle. If this is still that, what is this road name? Roundway. Cool. Okay. So we're on Fights Pod. I don't really know what direction we came from to get to the circle, to be honest, but it shouldn't be too hard. I went east, and then south to get to the circle. So we should be northwest of the circle, which should just be like here-ish, right? What is this road? Fights Pod. What does Fights Pod mean? Feels like that's just like a bike path or something. Because that shows up multiple times. So this main-ish road should be this. And we should just be here. Near this this Kummerstraat. Right? I think that makes sense. And if you go west a bit, there's a four-way intersection, which is this. Scouting Montgomery. Cool. Yeah, there's no road names. It's just this Fights Pod. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. So we're somewhere on this road. Okay, give me this. Yeah. There is a little off-road. Could that be this? Could that be this alleyway? I think that makes sense. It's not obviously a driveway. And it is kind of like an alleyway. I like that. And there's this little intersection off-way. Yeah, that makes sense. Cool. Not too bad. Another 5k. This is going to be a hard one. Okay. Let's go this way. Yeah, I feel like the Netherlands map, well, AI Gen, I guess, is either you get a round like this or you get a relatively urban one that's not super difficult. Do we have anything? Steltenberg. I don't want to find that. Those are bike paths. That doesn't really help. We can probably actually go this way instead. See if we can find Steltenberg or something. Okay, maybe not. That does not have any location name on it. Let's go the other way then. So we know we're near... I don't even know if Steltenberg is a place or just like a thing, like a POI. This has not been an easy seed, gotta say. Definitely kind of tricky. Do I want to go into this village? Kind of, yeah. Alright, well, it's not really a village, so never mind. Yeah, once again, another difficult round, I think. As the Google camera tilts. Give me easy info, please. I don't think that sign had anything on it. Maybe. I can't really see. Alright, this is good. Now that we're on a road. But is it? Yes. Okay. N277. Now it's a matter of finding that. 277. Here. Okay, we're on the 112th. I don't really know where they start. I assume we're just in this bit. Can I get this road name? No. That's unfortunate. Can I get something? No. How do you 5K this? Damn. Alright. We're on like a curve. We're on a curve. That goes like here, off of this. Could it be like this? I guess it could be. If you consider that like a road. And if you go here, is there this off-road to the south? It's to the north, so no, but I don't have anything better. Okay, yeah. Got close, but not close enough. Yeah, I do not think I would have found that. That was... If I saw a road name, maybe, but no. I kind of just had a guess where the 277 was. That was not easy. Still close enough to be good, but this should be outside some major city. This is nice, at least. Oh boy. Just a matter of getting the 5K. Oh, I've had this in a practice round, actually. Have I? I think I have. I've had something very similar to this in a practice round. Just like on like this highway. Okay, so we're on the A5, A9, so it should be like around here-ish, like near this interchange. I assume we're on the A9. I think that would make more sense, like coming in this way. Towards the intersection. So, what's this exit down here to the south? It is towards the N232, S106. Here's 232. Oh boy, here's the hard part to actually figure out where we are. Is this exit labeled? Not really. Could it be that? No. Exit 7. Are your exit numbers labeled? Sometimes they are. I mean, we're going towards the A5, so like I assume we're approaching this interchange, right? That would make sense. Let's sound like the other side. Might be like down here. Because N232 is here. S106 is here. So yeah, I assume we're like down in this bit. Okay. What does this road look like? Here, we're on a curve. Yeah, we're on a gigantic curve, which could just be this, maybe. And then, like, we go down more. I think that makes sense. Is this exit labeled? That's annoying. Actually, yeah. Is this exit labeled as something? 14 to the north. I assume that would be this. but it doesn't really say. Oh, I need this sign. Yeah, it's A5 and A5 ski pole. Are we down? No, it has to be. It has to be around here, right? Because there's like an A5 exit, another A5 exit, which should just be like these, this bit. There's an overpass, which would be like this. I think this is right. The actual location is not easy to 5K, I don't think. But I think it's this section of the curve. Right? We're about to find out. Alright, it was the wrong section of the curve. Unfortunate, but that one really bad round definitely hurt, but yeah. Still in like the top 8. Yeah, still in the top 8, because I think everyone here, Geoguessr might not be in my division, but everyone else is, so not the best, but 2 5Ks is still pretty solid. I am happy with that. Okay, next one. Urban North America. No move, 2 minutes. Should be a little bit faster, but we'll see. And here we go. Alright, so hotel, loading, 77 Main, 6th Street. What state is this? Ooh, I do not know what state this is. That's interesting. Bike. Is that like a major tower I should be aware of? This is America. Trinity Trail, Main Street. Where, though? Library. Texas. Is this just Austin? I thought I saw it say Austin here. Yeah, this is Austin. I don't go downtown, sorry. I live in Austin. Or I live near Austin. Well, that's nice then. That's helpful. So 6th Street and Main. 6th Street East, I guess. Trinity. Well, that's Trinity Trail. This is Main Street proper. Where is Main Street? Congress. Guadalupe. Lamar. Where is Main Street? What? It's not Austin. Is it Trinity Street? No. Wait, what? Trinity Trail, 6th Street. This like doesn't feel like Austin, but is it? I mean, it says Austin. I don't think there's a Main Street in Austin though. Did I just throw? I hope not. I did throw, yeah, it's Fort Worth. Damn, that said Austin. I gotta look at that actually. I need to look at what this said. I should have been a little more dubious about that one, because it did not look like Austin, but unfortunate. What did this say? I don't think I'm ever gonna find out, because I don't really think this is findable. Oh well, that's really unfortunate. Okay, that's gotta do well in the other ones then. Did anyone else go Austin? I don't think so. Oh well. Philadelphia. Okay, this should be a little bit better. We're on Sansom and another road. Okay, well, let's just look, I guess, for Sansom Street in Philly. We're on that type of road, which is every single road in the city. There's Jewelers Row, Free Library, the History Museum, Curtis Publishing Company. That's this. Okay, cool. Where to go? Here. Sansom Street. Okay. Not too bad. Wow, people did not get that. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of guess I got lucky from the Curtis Publishing Company. Alright, cool. I 100% will take those. I know Tombolo is not in my division, so Only person that got a 5K here is really, really good after missing that other Texas one. Tragic. This looks like it could be Hawaii. This is almost definitely Hawaii, so almost definitely just Honolulu. So I think it's like, from what I've seen, that's like the only, in practice, I've only ever seen Honolulu. It's possible that I can get destroyed here, but Myrtle and Carlos Long. I don't know if that's getting found, but what do we have for a road angle? General, I mean, they kind of wind around, so it's not really good to check. I've had a lot of locations in here, in Wilhelmina Rise specifically. Maybe I can get lucky and find it. Don't really see it, though. This is Hawaii, right? This definitely looks like Hawaii. Myrtle Street. Is there a Myrtle Street anywhere? Don't really see anything. Looks like, I mean, yeah, the ocean's to like the southwest, but that's the whole place, so that doesn't really help. And Carlos Long. I don't really know. I can get lucky and stumble upon it, but otherwise, I don't really have anything here. We're like kind of in the mountains. Sorta. But yeah, I don't see any Myrtle or anything. Unfortunate, but I'm pretty confident we're in Hawaii here. If not, then that's very bad, but I think that's alright. Okay, not bad. Not bad. A couple 5Ks from the division. Yeah, I don't even think I looked over here. Yeah, I looked down here and up here. Oh well, probably would have found it. Yeah, Myrtle Street was pretty large. That's okay. Ooh, this is funky. Bicycles, A and G. We do have a speed limit sign. What is that building? Where are we? American flag. Is this like San Fran or something? Ooh, this one's either like all the points or no points, I feel. This one's gonna be hard if I don't nail it. That doesn't mean anything. We're at a port with water to the west, so like, yeah, San Fran makes sense. I don't know what this building is. That's something that's unreadable completely. Is this ever like Seattle? I don't think so. I think I like San Fran here. But I don't really have a major reason as to why. Kind of just figure like port. It's near an interstate. I guess. Like, but where would it be? Could it be like one of these? Like Oakland? Ooh, this is tough. I have no clue. If anyone 5Ks this, good job. I have no clue. Because there's like a good amount of land to the west, so it wouldn't just be here. Could be like in here, but I don't really think that's like urban. Could it be like... Could it be Seattle? Could be. It really could be like one of these. Ooh. Do I change? You know what? Let's change at the last second. Alright, it was Seattle. Nice. Definitely the wrong area, but I will take that any day for not throwing in SF. Wow. Yeah, the ferry terminal makes sense. It definitely was a ferry. Okay, cool. Yeah, it was just the matter that there was land. There was a good amount of land to the west that, like, SF wouldn't make sense. And from what I've seen, this is pretty major cities. So it wouldn't have been, like, Oakland or something, or, like, Richmond. So I think that made the most sense for it to be in Seattle instead. And it was near an interstate. It didn't look like the shield was, like, wide to indicate, like, a 3-number interstate. So 5 makes sense as well. Cool. Last one. Oh boy, even less info. 52nd. White plates. Kind of. White plates. And that's it. This could be Cali. This could be like Seattle again, honestly. Could this be Portland? Yeah, I'm getting a northwestern vibe, I think. There's no mountains for it to be like Salt Lake. There's elevation, I think, unless that's just a roof. But it looks like back here, there's some elevation. But I don't know. So we have a 50. It looks like it says in just north 52nd. It looks like here we have northeast. Could it be like this? Maybe. No, it definitely could not be, because the 52nd Street runs perpendicular to here. Okay, so it's not Portland. Could it be Seattle again? Possibly. 53rd. 52nd. Kinda... It's like one of these or something. It could be. It could be something over here. I have no idea. We have front plates. Could this be like... Could this be Vancouver? Ooh. Could this be Vancouver? I cannot tell if this is... Let me see if there's anything in Vancouver. I feel like Seattle's still close. Do they have 52nd Street? No, they wouldn't. Okay, so... Oh, they might. Oh, we'll see. I'm gonna go Seattle again. I don't really know. It could be Vancouver. Ooh, Denver. Yeah, would not have thought Denver. Yeah. I got a northwestern-ish vibe, but nothing really that much. Pretty much everyone did pretty poor there. Okay. Not terrible, not great. I definitely threw the Texas round, and probably shouldn't have gone Seattle twice in a row, but kind of hard to tell. Still top 10. Got a 5K. Good enough, honestly. Hopefully, maybe by the end of this, some of my scores will start populating. Okay, arbitrary rural world. Again, no move. Cool. Wow, okay. Northern Hemisphere, concrete poles. Jeez. Was not expecting this rural. We have wooden fences. I'm thinking like Mexico or something. The poles aren't exactly like you'd see in Mexico. The concrete roads I don't know about. Could this ever be like the southern US, maybe? Who has concrete roads, but also like these wooden fences? That's what's getting me. This fencing kind of looks like American too, just like the chicken wire kind of deal. But where would you also see this terrain in the US? I don't think like anywhere. So then I'm thinking Mexico again. I don't think I hate Mexico here. Like where else could I go? Concrete roads, you obviously think like Philippines. No. It's a blue car, it's Gen 4, so that makes sense for US Mexico still. This fence pattern, the wooden fence posts, the concrete pole, I think that makes sense for Mexico. Like, kind of just hedge middle, I guess. I don't really know any better. This could be Europe, I don't know. Like, we have corn. Is there anything I'm missing? No rifts. That's kind of just an artifact. It's the concrete road that's messing me up, like, big time here. Yeah, I think Mexico is my best guess. Because, like, you could think, like, Texas or something, but you would, like, never have that hill in Texas, right? Unless it's, like, out, like, near Big Bend. Okay, yeah, just Romania. Okay, 15 points. Excellent start. Did not, I mean, the fencing was just weird, and that's what threw me off, for sure. Definitely unfortunate. This is Cambodia. as to where, I don't know, it's shit cam, so I don't think there's any other clues here. I think you kind of just click like down. I mean, it's rural, so maybe like here or something, kind of edge. I don't think there's any other info that I can get. Wait, is this Cambodia? Hang on, am I just, where else would they have? Yeah, that's, why am I doubting myself here? This is Cambodia, yeah, okay. It's like a Malaysian flag, interesting. Yeah, I mean, with chick cam out here, it has to be, right? Am I just completely wrong? We're driving on the right, okay. I don't have a better guess, so yeah, whatever. Okay, I mean, we have Norwegian lines. Kind of have, like, Gen 4-ish. That's a yellow plate. Does that make sense? So. Trees are pretty thin, so I'd think more northern. It's also pretty rocky and mountainous, so, like, up here, maybe? I don't really want to go too far north, because I don't think it is that far north, but that's pretty barren, I don't know. The trees are thin. The hills are pretty barren. It could be pretty north. It is also fairly rocky, so I don't know. Maybe. You know what? I already screwed up the first round, so what's the worst that can happen? Is there anything else that I'm missing here? I don't think so. I mean, this almost is definitely Norway. These are Norway lines. Yeah. Okay. It was not northern. Oh well. Got the right country at least. Should just be Brazil. Yep. Brazil poles. That's really all you need. Now a matter of where. So we have any Brazil nut trees? That would make life so much better. Does not look like it. There's really no palms. We kind of have like the bunches of grass here. So I'm thinking kind of just like middle, like Goiás, Minas maybe. There are mountains to the east, which is interesting. And also a bit to the west. I don't think this is Roraima. I hope not. I could maybe see it. But I think there's too much just like general grass. I think Roraima has like a more like barren with like these little tufts elsewhere. But I think just because there's so much of this grass, it shouldn't be. Especially like this stuff. This is like this area. Yeah, again, there's no palms, so shouldn't be too far north or south. There's no pines, so it shouldn't be like piranha or anything. The dirt isn't super red. Yeah, I kind of like just like kind of like the middle of the country here. That's fine. Wrong state, but whatever. Okay, we have a flag, which is interesting. I would not expect this to be Eastern Europe. This should just be like Bulgaria or something then. Sun's in the south. We have this little flag, which puts us in like this region. This region-ish, like Czech, Hungary, Romania, Bulgaria. I think like this specific variant of it, unless that's just a thing in the road. I don't think so. I think that is part of like this little flag that's on the antenna, so. I think Bulgaria is a good guess because it's still like vaguely winter coverage. And it is Gen 4. I think I have to go Bulgaria. I don't really know where. Like one of the more dry areas to the more dry and flat areas, I'd say. So maybe like up here or possibly down here. Just going off of like Google's topography. I probably should go more central just as a hedge, because I'm fairly confident this is Bulgaria. I could be wrong. But yeah, let's kind of just go like middle as a hedge. Okay, just over the border in Romania. A lot of people want the same region here. Okay, not the best showing, unfortunately. Definitely not the best, not the worst. So I'll take that, but could have done a lot better, especially in that first round. I doubted myself a lot. I just would not have expected concrete roads there. That was pretty difficult. Not too bad though. All right, Geotime NMPZ. Great. Water break first. Okay. NMPZ. Should be fun. No longer fun. We have red car, long antenna. I guess that just puts us in Ukraine, right? I mean, where else would you see a red car with this type of antenna? The roads are kind of bad. I think Ukraine makes sense here. This isn't like a bait map or anything. This is just like all the locations are very spread apart. So where else could you find a red car? Like Belgium? No. Yeah, this should just be Ukraine. I don't really know where, but yeah, would not have thought that far south. Probably should have gone a little bit more central, but that's okay. This could be Russia now. That looks like a B type pronounced, but it also doesn't really mean too much. That would put us in like Moscow area. Could this be anything else? Probably. The sun should be in the south. Is it in the north? No, I think the sun's in the south. I think it's just behind us. Driving on the right. We got, it looks like just square concrete poles, little trident on top. Yeah, I kind of like just Russia here. I don't really know what else it would be. It could be maybe like one of the Baltic states. I don't remember where this antenna is seen. I know it's near Moscow, but I also don't think this is near Moscow. We'll see. Should be Russia, though. Oh, wow. Super close. Nice. Very good guess, apparently. Yeah, it's the antenna. That antenna where, like, the left ridge is, like, very square. You see that around Moscow, and I think one other area. I don't remember where, but it's here and somewhere else, so cool. All right, sun's in the north. We have red and white. I think we're driving on the left, because I'm thinking it's South Africa, but I don't actually know. Because it also could be Uruguay. Well, we don't really have a car. But if we're driving on the left, then we wouldn't have a car, I think. Could this just be... I mean, there's huge mountains to the west, it looks like. Those look like mountains. It could be just a big cloud, though. Like, this whole bit just looks like a mountain. To the west. Ooh, I could be completely wrong here. I'm still thinking South Africa, but, like, I don't know where. Like, down here or something? It's pretty dry. This could be, like, Uruguay, which is why I'm a little worried. Or, like, Argentina or something. Yeah, it was. That's why. Damn. Unfortunate. Had the vibe afterwards, but made the bad guess. Oh well. And NPC's hard. This should be the US. Like Utah or something. Or like some like national park. Almost definitely. Just out here. Kind of like just like Moab area. Just because there's a ton of national parks around here. Can't really pick out any details, but I know this little bollard thing is in like all of these western states. This could be even like Nevada, but I think just like Utah. I want to hedge a little bit further out. Yeah, let's hedge like down here, maybe in like another national park or something. Yeah, okay, cool. Good hedge. Cool. Lastly, we have interesting 2024 coverage. There's no car. My first thought's like Ecuador. My first thought was Guatemala, but I'm not super confident in that. So now I'm thinking like Ecuador. The sun is ambiguous because it's covered in clouds. 2024 copyright. Does that mean anything? Would that mean that it couldn't be Ecuador? I don't know, actually. White line, could this be Colombia? That car in the back doesn't look like it has a white plate. It looks like a wide plate, but it's definitely not an EU plate. I'm thinking Ecuador. I don't know. Okay, just owned. Wow, everyone got that one. What did I miss there? Was it this? Should I have known that? Probably. I was not familiar that was a thing. I guess it's a meta. Damn. Alright, not a good map, not a good showing. I am not that good at NMPZ for the reasons. Two wrong side of the country guesses, and then like an almost 5k in Russia, so rough. Definitely very rough, but again, not the lowest, so we take it, but multiple people got 0 points here, so actually I don't feel super bad. Wow. How many people went Ecuador here? Multiple people went Colombia, Ecuador. Okay, so I do not feel terrible about that. Yeah. There were definitely some that got it. But some that did not, so cool. Okay, I don't feel too bad. Oh, hey, my scores are coming in. Already at 51. I think I've already avoided, like, last place. So that's good. I won't be getting relegated, but I still gotta fight a little bit to get up here. So 17 in the first one, as I guessed. 13 in Netherlands. Unfortunate that one round. 14 in urban North America. Again, kind of unfortunate. Rural, definitely bad, but 7th, I mean, not terrible. And then Geotime I just did, so. Alright. Oceania. Again, this includes Hawaii, so maybe. It also includes the other territories the US has out there in the Pacific, so hopefully if there is one, I'll see a meta if it's like Guam or something, because that might be tricky. Alright, let's go. So we're driving the left, short plates. This looks like Australia. No, maybe not. Those look like New Zealand. Those look like the silver New Zealand possum guards. There's mountains to like the northeast. Do I just go like Auckland here? This shouldn't be Tasmania. Because those possum guards are not green, as far as I can tell. Maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but pretty confident this is New Zealand. As to where, I don't really know. Let's go Hamilton, just in case it is like Southern Island. I don't want to lose too many points. Okay, it was not New Zealand. Cool. Really? What were those possum guards then? It was. It was one, just not a New Zealand one, I guess. Maybe just the poll was in New Zealand. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Rough start. I'm sure a lot of people missed that one. Oh god. Stadium, it's in English, so very palmy. Jeez. Again, this looks like it could be Australia. Could this be Southern Australia? South Australia? Oh boy, NMPZ is not my skill set, unfortunately. I'm very bad at NMPZ. We have a ton of palms, which makes me feel like it's like Guam or NMI or something. I'm like not confident this is Australia, New Zealand. But also it definitely could be. Damn, I don't know. Like, if I was to go New Zealand or Australia, where would I go? I don't know. Screw it, let's go NMI. I don't really know any better. Where is NMI? Oh, crap. Alright, never mind. Adelaide. Okay, it was Darwin. I guess that's just a thing that people know. Yeah, I guess if you just know TO Stadium. I absolutely don't, so. Tragic. Okay, this looks like... I don't know. Is this New Zealand? Oh, it looks like we're driving on the right. Is this Hawaii? Should be Hawaii. Or like... I don't know what this blur is. This blur is really weird. Could this be like American Samoa? Maybe. Sun's in the north, so it shouldn't be Hawaii. Let's try American Samoa. Nice. Almost actually got the intersection too. Okay. Finally. I'm playing very bad this map, so I needed that. Is this Hawaii? There's an airplane. Sun's still in the north. I'm just waiting for Hawaii to pop up. And I feel like this might be it. But this also could be like Guam or something. Damn, I can't really tell. I mean, there's pretty major mountains to like the northwest, so I'm gonna go Hawaii. And just hope that we're like up here, up in here or something. I don't really know. Because this no parking sign looks like an American no parking sign. An Australian one would look different, New Zealand one would look different. So this definitely is an American territory slash Hawaii. I just don't know if it's Guam or not. This is a big airplane, so like probably Hawaii. That makes sense. Yeah, it's going to the east, so yeah, it should be around here. Alright, well, wrong side, but that's okay. Was Hawaii. Cool. Somehow I'm in the top 5 now. Wow, okay. I think that American Samoa guess was good. Oh my god, this one's also America. What? Is this Hawaii again? So we're driving on the right. We have American style plates, so it's definitely not... If I don't think Guam or NMI have Gen 4. But I could be completely wrong with that, and I don't want to assume that. I think this is just Hawaii again. But it also could be like, could it be Guam? I'm thinking it's Hawaii again. Islands to the or mountains to the north. We are. I mean, I think guessing Oahu is just safe on like a highway or something. But I really don't know. It still could be Guam. Okay, on this island. I mean, I got top 5, so I with 2 awful guesses still got 5th. Wow, that was a hard map. The back-to-back Hawaii was definitely not great, but got both of them. Take that. First 2 rounds were just abysmal. There's no way I was gonna know this Darwin Stadium. If I did, I would have. I still wouldn't have won the map, but I would have gotten 3rd. Okay, good job to these two for nailing that as well. I will take that. All right, another moving map. Civilization alphabet P. So every location name will begin with P. This looks like Russia, or maybe not. That looks like EU. Can't make any of that out, but I do see an EU flag, so it's not Russia. I also see EU strips, so... Do you have Cyrillic? So it should be like Serbia or something. 4. I actually don't know what 4 would be with Cyrillic like that. Wait, it begins with a P. Cyrillic alphabet doesn't have P, so I guess its Latin name begins with P. Or Latin alphabet name, rather. Well, I guess it makes it easier to look for info, because you know that you're looking for P. So that's nice. This looks like a highway, so hopefully I can get some good info. There's Sofia, so we're in Bulgaria, actually. Sofia, Radomir, Kusindil. Sofia, south. Well, maybe it's... Let me go on the highway. Because I feel like if I look at that and assume it's south, it's going to be like a turnaround and it's going to be wrong. This might be really helpful. Yeah. House of Culture. No, this actually is not helpful. It's just POIs. Alright, Brezhnev and Tron on the 63. Where's Brezhnev? I don't know. Where's the 63 then? I don't see it. We are in Bulgaria, right? Should. Here's a 63. Here's Tron. Okay, so Brezhnev is 21, Tron is 27. So we must be in here. Because this place begins with a P. Okay, cool. Can I 5K? Is the question. I do not know. None of these look right. None of these roads look right. Are there any other P places here? If it's this one, I'm going to be a little mad. Because I assume it's their English names. Or their, like, English translations. Just a matter of where is this? We're on like a little alley between two roads. I don't really know. It's like this. Could be like in here or something. I'm not really sure. Yeah, I don't know the 5K here, but could be that. Oh, it was Pernick. Okay, well, had the right idea, just the wrong. I didn't follow the 63. I was on the 638. I just saw the first P name and went off. Okay. Still, I don't think I would have 5K'd that, but that's okay. This looks like it's Argentina. This looks like Misiones. This looks, yeah, Terragoz. Yeah, this is up here. Is this just here? It's a preparation for the Misiones map, apparently. Yeah, we're just here. Okay, cool. That makes life really nice. Now to finding the thing is gonna be hard, I think. If I can find this apart hotel. Is this a major road? Could be this one, maybe? Apart. Where is the Terra Iguazu? There was also the, there's a pharmacy. There's a bunch of stuff on this road. There's the Honda. I assume we're on this road. I don't know, though. Maybe not. Can I get a road name anywhere, please? This is going to be annoying in the actual Misiones map, too. There's, like, no road names anywhere here. There's an EOS. We're going northeast. Yeah, makes sense. EOS. Urban Mall. This has to be findable, right? Urban Mall. But where else could it be? Here, maybe? Bus terminal. 420 Grow Shop. Here's EOS. Is it this? This is an orthopedics place? Yeah, okay, cool. So we're down here more. We're at southwest, kind of. Yeah, finding the 5K here is again gonna be very painful. We're like down here somewhere. Gotti. I don't see any of this stuff. Here. Okay. So that was northeast, so it should be like here then. Yeah, we should be here-ish. Nice. Alright, I'm going to be right back. And we are back. Alright, continuing on. Yeah, this is literally just a preview of the next map, so that's cool. Okay, this looks like... First that was Canada. No, it's Finland. Should be like southern Finlandish, because we have bilingual signs. Southern or western, maybe. Now it's a matter of finding other info to redirect us. Give me locations nearby, please. That'd be great. Assume this is like the main road. As it like turns into a dirt road, maybe not. Okay. Oh, that's nice. A highway. Cool. There any info down there? No. There any info here? No. Gamelbaka. I'm not gonna look for that. Estbaka. Still not gonna look for that. So I don't think they're gonna be useful. Maybe. Remember them, but I feel like I can find better info faster. Amari Hamars. Just like don't know. I don't think they're large enough to show up at this zoom. Amina? No. Yeah, it's not worth it. I just need info that's like Turku is this direction and this distance away, and I think I'll be okay. I can't find that, and that's unfortunate. Worst case, I just plonk somewhere that begins with P. Here we go, maybe? No. Cartano. Here. Aiko. Okay, still doesn't really help. 1543 is going to be impossible to find. These are all 6,000s. Oh, actually, this might be findable then. 1100, 18, 23. Okay, 1500s are coming up here ish. 1543, here's Gamelbaka. There's Hamari. We're in Pipola. Wow, what a find. Okay. Which road is this? Kraftwagen to like here. Kraftwagen. Where are you? Where are you? I hope we're on this main road. Don't see it anywhere. That's not good. Can I get this road that we're on? No. Patrol? Oh, it's because I'm looking at the, crap, it's because I was looking at the, let's look at the Swedish names. Yeah. I should have gotten that. I was about to click up here too. I just missed it the last second. I was looking at the Swedish name and trying to find that on the map instead of the Finnish name. That was my fault completely. Alright. That's okay. Still got it. Didn't get the 5k point though, which is unfortunate. Franklin. That doesn't begin with P. Franklin District, I guess. Hopefully the 5k will be easy once I find the place name, but it's a matter of finding the place name first. Franklin. Okay, but what's the town name? Doesn't look like it would be Perth. This is New Zealand, so it would not be Perth. Don't see anything there. They were just going to Gen 1 in New Zealand. Love it. Okay. Go the other way, I guess. The trash cans have anything on them? They do. Auckland. So this isn't P, is it? It's interesting. So we're in the Franklin region of Auckland. Are we in here, maybe? Southwest is this circle with Pooney Road, Jutland Road. I don't think it's here. It just says Franklin. Franklin Village, yeah. Could it be like Pine Hill? No. What's Pooney? Could it be down here? No. What is this? That's weird. Because everything says Franklin. This is Auckland. Auckland Council. I don't think we're in like downtown Auckland, but everything says Franklin. Which I'm confused about because I also don't see Franklin here. So, what? Is like Puni a place, maybe? I don't know. I don't really see anything. That's unfortunate. I don't know. I'll go down here. Or Penrose, maybe. I'll go in Penrose. Okay. It was here. Auckland Council is pretty large, I guess. That's just like the state name. Yeah, that makes sense. I still don't see still don't see Franklin. This is just like the part of this region. I don't know. I didn't see this name anywhere, so unfortunate, I guess. This is America. This looks like, I don't know, the Northeast. So I should do okay here, hopefully. I'm relatively decent at the US while moving. We'll see. Randall and Dunnell. This definitely looks northeastern. We have front plates, so it's not Delaware. It's not New Jersey. It's not New York. This car doesn't have a front plate. Maybe it's like Philadelphia or something. No, we do have front plates. Nothing. Convenience stores. Benetton. Where is this? It's like Maryland or something, maybe? Massachusetts, perhaps? Narragansett. That's New York. I don't think looking at beer ads is going to do me any good. No, this shouldn't be New York. There's not any yellow plates. Even coverage like this, you'd see at least one. Is there anything on this firehouse? No? What? I mean, this should just be Massachusetts then, like Poughkeepsie. Well, that's New York. Is this like a school? This might be helpful. The school got a name? No, it doesn't. The R line. I don't know. Sales Avenue. What city? 401. What area code's 401? Oop, Artist Village. Pawtucket. Okay. I think that is here. Crap. Where is Pawtucket? Is it New York? No, I don't remember. Oh, it's here. Rhode Island, the other one that's up there. Donnell and this and Sisson. I'm not going to find this in time, am I? Donnell. Where are you? I was near Sales Street. I think I was near Main. Crap. That's unfortunate. Where's Sales Street? Here's Sales. Here's Sisson. Here's Dunnell. Okay, cool. Ooh, clutched it. Clutched it at like the last second. Only one other 5K there, wow. Providence, not a bad guess. Near the electromagnetic pinball museum and restoration. Wow, very cool. Alright, actually was good. I mean, I missed a couple of 5Ks, which sucks, but yeah, 6th place even with a 24.810. That's unfortunate. But I did get a 5K, so if this person's in my division, I'll get one more point than them. I don't know if they are, but I've seen their name a couple times. I got 2 5Ks actually. So if they're not, I'll tie for 4th, it seems. That's cool. Definitely happy about that. 5 more maps to go. First one is Misiones, which we already got a taste of in the last one, which is kind of funny. Alright. Yeah, I saw that, like, cobbled thing, and I was like, this looks like what I've seen out here. Cool, it was. Yeah, just found it immediately. And it still took like 3 minutes for the 5K, so unfortunate, but still got it. All right. Hopefully this sign is helpful. It is Alicia, Aurora, and Obera. So Obera's down here. These are all to the north. So are we like down here? Alicia and Aurora. These are all to the northwest. How? How are they to the northwest? Here's Alicia. Okay, so we're down here then. Somewhere in this region. Ooh, this is going to be a really tough 5K. Maybe not, actually. Hang on. Because this is a divided road. There can only be like so many of those, right? And it's like a north-south divided road. And it's in this region somewhere. Could it be in here? Ooh, this looks really good, actually. Hang on. This is almost certainly just here. Right? It's a north-south road. It divides. We're like at the end of the division. Yeah. I don't know if the POIs would ever match, but like there's an east road here, and there's also a west road. Yeah, I think this has to be it. Okay, let's line up the actual 5K then. So yeah, we're like just behind the division. There's like a little... This is considered a building? I'm not going to bother with that then. I don't really think there's anything else. I think this is good enough. Cool. Alright. That felt like it was a little bit far for the 5K, but 24 yards is still fine. We take those. Alright, next one. Huge roundabout. That's... I'm like just making sure it's not like Paraguay spillover or something. It definitely isn't, but... Misiones... Yeah, okay, but like where? And that coverage is old, so I can't get that. Okay. Hotel Minera Wanda? I feel like it's like up here. I feel like I've seen that before. Minera Wanda. I feel like we're near some pretty major civilization. I'm not gonna look super close though. Yeah, it looks like Wanda's the place. Palmitos. Hang on, we're on a road. We're on the 12. That's nice. So that's up here. Are we just like at this circle? No, I don't think so. Where is Wanda? Wow, this is a long road. Here's Wanda. So here's the circle. Nice. So we just at this intersection, I think. Yeah, kind of like that road. Or yeah, like here. I think that's good. That's Wanda. I didn't even see that at first, but... Alright, that's 2 5Ks. Keep it up. I don't know what the top score on this one was. I think it was like a 24 something, but I'm not gonna really think about that until I'm done. Because this is probably not 5Kable. Pickle. None of that's readable, I don't think. Probably not. No, I'm not gonna bother. I think we just gun it for a green sign. Unless this says something. No, it does not. Okay. Yeah, I don't really think there's anything here. This one might be the hard round of the lot. You just gotta hope that there's info. If not, then I mean, it's okay. I'd like to maybe at least get a road name if possible. That's just a yellow sign. It's very red, as the whole province is. Red roads everywhere. Other than that, it's a pretty east-west road, which is interesting. Because I was thinking it's like up in the northeastern bit of it, but it doesn't seem like it should be then. Those are just people. I thought that was a sign. I don't really think there's going to be anything here. Let's checkpoint and go back, and then go this way. Maybe I missed something on this direction. Right around the halfway point too, so not too bad. Yeah, this is a very east-west road. And then it eventually turns like all the way to the east, but are you something? You are something. Alright, cool. Oh, it's gonna be hard as hell to find because it's destroyed, but could that America be... I saw it earlier. Could that be... Where is it? I might just try and find Montoya. Could that be this? Probably not. These are all to the west, so... If I can find this Montoya place, we might be in business, but I don't know. Boy, it's an east-west road. I don't know what road. Could that be... Ooh, that could be this. That could be this. It could be this road. And, like, this could be that Montoya or something. I am going to hope for the best. I don't really know where, but... Alright, it was the road, but did not get the 5k. I don't know how you got that 5k, but nice. Alright. We're at 12, El Dorado. This should be relatively easy, right? Yeah. I guess the actual 5k might be a little tricky, but I can't make those out. So we're going west towards the center of town, so I assume we're like here or something. Guess just find this like really funky V division into a circle. Is that this? No. How far out are we? Is it this? Ooh, it's definitely this. Yeah. Let's see if any of these POIs line up. El Arasto. Doesn't look like it. Telecom, pharmacy. There's the pharmacy. Yeah, okay. So we are east of that. So like here-ish. We're on a little thing that does not necessarily this, but sort of. I don't think this Docente is a place. There should be an off-road to the left. There is. It's this. Benvenidos El Dorado. Yeah, this is it. Nice. Pretty good map. One more. Okay. Another east-west road. Is that something, or is that just like a, yeah, precaution? This is also going to be a tricky map. Or a tricky location, rather. Another east-west road. Do I get a road name ever? Probably not. Are you something? No. It's just a kilometer marker. It's unfortunate. That's not a road name as well. Concepcion de la Sierra. I feel like I've seen this earlier. Maybe not, but I remember Sierra. It was like on the border. Here. Where they have, yeah. Alright, so it's south, so we're on like this road. Did I just make a turn? Yeah, we're on here. Cool. Okay. That should be this road, yeah. So if we go west, that's where I just came from. If we go east, well, we're on an intersection actually. Hang on. This is an intersection. It's a four-way intersection. Could it be this road instead? Could it be this one? I guess it could be. Alright, let me go east and see if I can find another four-way intersection. That's a driveway, so that wouldn't show up. Is that it? No, those are like still driveways. So still Eastern Road. There's an intersection here. I think that's this. I think it's just here. I mean, I have time to like go west again and make sure, but I think it's that one. And if so, we are in great shape for this one. You go all the way west, and then I think it just turns. I think this is it. The road angle lines up. Yeah, I'm pretty confident. If this ends in a three-way stop, I won't be able to find out in time, but I think it does. Let's see. Okay, wrong side of town. That's fine. Wrong intersection. Not a big deal. Still got second on the map, so I mean, I'm more than okay with that. Second with 3 5Ks. That's good. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay, cool. Next is the Andes no move, which I've been practicing a lot, so hopefully I can do at least decently well on it. I have no idea the target time. I know I said it earlier, but I don't remember what it is. Okay, immediately I do not know. So we have stuff to the northwest. I'm feeling just this is like southern Chile or something, like very, very south. Like down here, maybe. Stuff to the west. Could this be Arge car? I can't tell if it's a white car or if it's like black, but it has reflection on it. I think it's Chile. This looks like a Chilean pole, or what should be one. Yeah, almost definitely. So it should be in Chile. And we should be southern. Like, this is like very... But where would that put us? Like one of here, maybe? Like here? Could be. Yeah, could be. Probably not. I mean, that would be ridiculous, but there's water to the west. There's stuff across. It also could be up here. So I do like this region, though. I think this region is pretty solid. I guess it could be like... Could be like even up here. I don't know. Could be any of these. This is something which I can't really read. Like, there's stuff here, so I don't really think it's where I clicked. It ends in ion. So it might be more... I don't know. Would it be smarter to guess something that has population? Probably. Like one of these, maybe? Worst case, it kind of hedges more north as well in case it is like some weird location like up in here, so... I think I like this. It could be like where I just clicked, but I think this is a good enough guess. Yeah, it was more northern. It was where I just zoomed in on almost, well. That's okay. Bunch of good guesses too. Okay, black car, this should be Peru. Um, oh boy, where? It's like kind of green, but kind of not. So like here-ish maybe? Yeah, I don't really have any better guess. It's kind of just like this region maybe a little bit more southern, but it still feels kind of green. It even could be more northern, like maybe just like hedge down. I think around here is decent. So we're in the mountains, but not that much. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, northern, there's like multiple 5Ks almost, damn. I'm very bad at Peru. Sector 3, I mean, we're in a major city, we're in Colombia. don't really know where, if I could just go like Bogota or something. I guess I do. There's no car. I mean, it is obviously Colombia. I just don't know what city it is. Yeah, I don't really know. I guess you just click Bogota and hope for the best. Okay, Bucaramanga. Also, be right back again. And back again. Chili car. Kind of just looks like south. Or it could just be like Santiago. Hard to really tell. It feels southern just because it looks like pretty dreary. And there's also probably mountains to the south there. It's definitely chilly by the car. But as to where, I don't really know. It doesn't say anything on it. Would it be southern? I feel like it wouldn't be like super southern. I don't know. Because there's definitely mountains to the south. I mean, it could just be like up here. I don't know. Or like even like here. I don't think it'd be as north as Santiago. It could be, but it kind of just looks like more wintry. I don't know. Santiago kind of does look like that sometimes. I guess I just like hedge like middle between Santiago and other stuff, I guess. Let's try it. Okay, it was just... Yeah, it was here. Wow. Exactly where I said it wasn't. Wow. Still got like the third closest guess, so... Okay. We have Colombia. Catan. Terminal car... Are we at an airport? Yeah, we're at like Bogota Airport or something. What does Catan mean? That's not a place, right? This is an airport. Do I just assume it's Bogota Airport and hope I'm right? I don't really know what else it would be. I saw this map had 5Ks, and I think I understand why. I think. We'll see. Yeah, it's like this road or something. Parking to the south. Where is Terminal Carga? I don't really know exactly where we are. We're pretty close to the terminal building, which I assume is this. Are we like even closer? Are we like here or something? Oh wait, terminal to Carga. Oh, should just be here then, right? I guess. I guess so, yeah. Unfortunate. Everyone went down there. Damn, no 5Ks on this one. Damn, I was still the closest too. Just missed the 5K. Alright. Not too great, but it doesn't actually look like I was too bad. Yeah, 7th place is solid. And Tombolo, I don't think Sethlin is either, so that's 5th place. So, alright. No 5Ks. I don't think anyone got a 5K here. 49.99 is definitely unfortunate. I don't know, a couple people did get the 5K on this map, or on that last round. Okay. But yeah, I think that puts me in 5th, maybe excluding some 5K shenanigans, but not too bad. Okay. Out of Bounds World is, again, kind of like weird-ish locations, like borders, end of coverage, things like that. So let's see how it goes. Great. I have no idea. Huge city to the east. You have a white car. These things. Wooden pole. That looks like a sharp thing. Sun's in the south. Are we in Mexico, perhaps? We're like outside Mexico City? No, not with this car. Where would this car be? It's white. Could this be Colombia? No, I don't think so. Where would you find this, though? It's a white car. It's not like Bhutan. This makes me think Colombia, though. This, like, sharpened wooden thing. Maybe it just is outside Bogota, like, to the east. We're, like, up in, like, I don't know. Up here, something weird. I'm not really confident. This would put us like up here, and this doesn't really look great. Where else would you find this car? It's a white car. I mean, I guess it could be like Philippines, but I don't think so. Could be Peru. But the sun's pretty southern, I'd say. Could be Peru. Doesn't really look like a South American car, though. Could it ever be like Malaysia? I'm gonna stay Bogota. I'm not confident. It could be Malaysia. Okay, it was Medellin. I mean, that's fine. It was a Colombian city. I am more than okay with that. One person went the right city there. Good job. Okay. Winter coverage. We have an antenna. That's about it. This also isn't necessarily bait locations, so this could just be like Bulgaria or something that you would expect. The last map is the one that might be a little sketchy with stuff. Regular antenna. Winter. I mean, I would assume it's just Bulgaria. Like the middle, where like the mountains are. Maybe. Where else could it be? I guess it could be Hungary. Or like Czechia or Slovakia. I've seen snow coverage in Slovakia. Probably not. Definitely possible. I would not be surprised if it's like up here in Slovakia. But I think it's safer to go Bulgaria like in the mountains. Just along this middle ridge. Is there anything else that I might be missing? We're driving on the right. I mean, obviously, this is almost certainly Europe. I don't think the antenna type matters if I don't think it's Russia. There's no snow poles or anything. That would be like weird Norway. Yeah, I think this is a decent guess, unless it's up in Slovakia. Okay, cool. A little bit further than the crowd, but doesn't really matter. Okay. Blue car. Sun's in the south again. Can't really make out that. It says U. Is this ever like Netherlands because of that? The road quality, probably not. But then where could this be? We are driving on the right. My first thought might have been like the UK or something. We do have these types of... Ooh, hang on. We have B-type flat bollards. I think these would be type thin. They might not be. So that would put us in Czechia. Right? But this could also be Germany. I think I like Germany more. Copyright's 2023, so definitely can be. I know Germany uses B-type bollards. I don't actually think these are the thin ones. I think these are regular B-type bollards. So I think Germany is like a really solid guess here. And I would probably say like more western, like out here. Because it kind of reminds me of Netherlands, where it's not flat, but it's like kind of just rolling hills. Maybe just down here to like hedge it a bit better. Other than that, yeah, I think Germany's the best guess. It definitely could be Czechia. Like maybe like this little bit of Czechia, but I think Germany is just a better guess here. Let's try it. Hey, what's Czechia? Well, yeah. I guess those were the thin B-type ones. That's okay. Still had a pretty close guess overall, honestly. 3,500 points is not too bad. only 3 people got the right country, so, well, out of the top 5, I guess. That's cool. This is Australia? Where is this? Okay, this is Tasmania, I think, which makes sense, because it's hilly as hell. This is cool. Yeah, this has to be Tasmania. This is very cool. I like that. I have no clue where. I don't know how to region guess in Tasmania. I just know that we're in it. Royal something T. Kelly. We're like in like a desert. Almost. It feels really, really dry here. Could it be this? The Glenclad House. I guess it could be like in this region. Like one of these. There's no POIs anywhere. This looks like historical area, so maybe. Coal mine. There's really nothing else here, so. Can probably look. Odds of being down here are incredibly low, but you never know. Maybe I'll stumble upon it. Then it turns more east. Goes kind of like south, like down here or something. Then it also just turns like right off of it, like here. I don't know. I'm probably not on the right road, but you never know. Could be like this stretch as well. Or it could just be anywhere else. Let's try it. Okay. Over in Queenstown. The ruins of the old Royal Hotel. Still good. I'm sure everyone got it. It was Tasmania. This last one should be Bangladesh. We have 2023 copyright, which I think means we're in like the north, maybe. I think that's our place name, maybe? Can't really make it out. Do I want to look super close? Not really. I don't really know. It's very dry. Yeah, this is the place name. It's got like the... I can maybe look a little bit. I think I know what I'm looking for at least. Looking for like a B. Almost. I don't know what character that is though. Could it be this? Maybe. Looks like it does begin with that CH character though. Doesn't look like that. This just doesn't even have a translation. That's unfortunate. Does this place have a north-south road? No. Okay. Unfortunate. Does this one? I already lost it. That's fine. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I guess it could be. I'm extremely lucky here. Screw it, let's do it. No, okay. It was not even in like a marked name. Yeah, still close, kind of unintentionally. A couple people guessed India. Interesting. I feel like it wasn't shit cam. It was like hazy cam, but it wasn't bad. Top 3 again. Happy about that. Alright. Eiffel Tower. This one should be fun. I've almost locked in top 5 as well. Actually, I think I am. I am currently in top 5 with 2 maps to go, so that's really good. I definitely can't catch first place. I should be able to get actually second place. I need like 9 more points over 2 maps. Should be doable, but again, I don't want to be too confident. Still could also get beaten by these last 3 people if they play, so. The goal here is 25k. We'll see. Goal here is at least a couple K. A couple 5Ks. That did not make sense at all, but it's fine. Alright. We are getting there. Almost 2 hours in. Finally getting to the last maps. Alright, Eiffel Tower. Let's do it. Okay, so Piazza, I've seen this. I saw this in practice. It's like over here, I think. Maybe not. So we're on a southeast northwest road, so it'd be one of these. The tower should be to our northwest. Wait, what? Could it be on this road? Pizza, 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 where are you? I've definitely seen this in practice, and I've gotten it, but I don't know. Well, if it's to the west, I think we are on this road. Where is the damn pizza? Huh. Southeast Northwest Road, which is this one. We're looking east, so the tower has to be to the west. Is it really not here? Damn. That's unfortunate. I've definitely had this location before, too. I'll go like here, but that's obviously not it. What was on the other side? Well, I was just more east. Yeah, okay. I still have had that location, but okay. Lock in. I've also had this location. It's, towers to the southeast. We're across the bridge. We're like here, right? Yeah, it's across this park as well. It's here, because I remember these, like, side streets. It's just right here, I believe. Right? I'm doubting myself. I've had this location before, too. So, southeast is the tower, which makes sense all the way down here. It's tall, so I mean, you could be anywhere. Definitely not between the tower and the park. I think it just has to be here. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh boy. We're inside a metro station of Passy, which is just right here. Okay. Yeah. Cool. 20 Eiffel. How many locations are on this map? I've had this one too. This is not a street name. It's a I'm trying to think and look at the same time. Let me just focus on this real quick. Here. It is a restaurant. It is not a road. Alright, well, screwed up the first one, but I'll take the next couple is fine. And then this theater, yeah. Okay, wow, practicing this map really helped because I had all of these locations. I just missed the first one. This one I don't remember where it is. It's like, it's weird because like the POIs are like very small, I remember. Theater. It's a big POI. Yeah, right here. Alright, cool. Yeah, I should have practiced that map more, and I probably would have gotten that Pizza Fiorentina more. And I would have been fine, but that's okay. I still got 4 or 5Ks. I mean, that's not really a big deal. Not a great score, but I think everyone got 4 or 5Ks and missed one, so actually not a great score, but that's okay. I feel like a lot of people played this map that were not in the division. Like, all of these people are not in my division, so. Alright, one more map. Okay, so Unusual World is the last one, and I hope I don't get baited too hard. This is gonna be probably the hardest map. Yeah, okay. Um, Jeez, I don't know if this is like the northernmost bit of the world or like the southernmost. So there's snow to the right. We're looking north. It's flat. I want to say this is like southern Argentina. Like Chubut maybe? Maybe even Santa Cruz? Like here maybe? I mean, it is a dirt road, so it really doesn't matter, but I guess go where there is coverage at least. This also could be like northern Canada. Like that's the challenge. I'm gonna go Argentina, but this could easily be Canada, I think. Or like the US or something. Yeah, it was. Unfortunate. No way I was ever getting Resolute there. A couple people went Canada, but I'm sure several went down here as well. Okay, it's a garden. First thought's just like the UK. The sun's kind of all around, so you can't really tell. I don't know. Like, I have no clue. This could be literally anywhere. I'm just gonna go UK because it kind of feels like that, but I honestly have no idea. Okay, Ireland's fine. Good hedges by a couple people here. Um, feels like it could be Brazil. I feel like Brazil is like the obvious location, so maybe this could be like an African national park. This could be like a Ugandan national park. That'd be cool. Sun's in the north, so I mean, I don't actually hate it. Sun's kind of in the north. It could be like this park or something. Could be a Kenyan national park too. I'm going, yeah, my initial guess, if this was like a normal world map, I would probably just go Brazil. But I think because this is a sort of baity map, that I want to go like one of here or something. Okay. It was Ghana. I mean, I think I still had like the closest. A couple of people had the same idea of Uganda. I think I had the closest guess still with 212 points out of at least these top five. So whatever. That's a person. We're driving on the left. Sun's in the south. That's just like Orkney Islands, maybe. That'd be a weird location. Like all the way up here, maybe Shetland, even. You're twat. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, it was just like middle of Dublin. Wow. North Bull Island. Unfortunate. I tried to metagame it too hard. And finally, Marco Nunez. We have red and white. It's a long license plate. There's red and white bollards. Concrete roads. Driving on the right, I think. So I think that steering wheel's on the left. Could this be Ecuador? I don't think so. I feel like the bollards, or the chevrons, I think I meant to say earlier, I think those are trying to throw me off. Because like red and white you'd see in like Turkey or something. I'm feeling like Ecuador here. If I lose this, I don't really care. I'm already having an awful score here, but I'm feeling Ecuador. Like mountainous, yeah. Maybe even like out here more. Okay, well, it was just Philippines. Okay, I'm not really mad. I knew I wasn't going to do well there. Hard map plus NMPZ, whatever. I still did better than a handful of people, so. Okay, that's that. The scores still have to update, but I'm almost certainly ahead of these three, so I did well enough on the Eiffel Tower one that I should be getting like 15 points, I think. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I should be like right around here with 4 or 5Ks, so that's like 17 points, so that's good. And then I'm probably down here for 9 in Unusual World, so dead center. So, yeah, so that solidly puts me in second for now. I'll update next month, I guess, when when the next season starts, and yeah. I guess that'll be it then. So thanks for watching, and hope to see you next month in Division 7. See ya.